possible. So when Eche called yesterday to tell me that he wanted to just bring a couple of his people, from his own constituency, I didn't know what to expect. I thought maybe it's from the ministry or something. So I told him to get in touch with our CPS. So from the cameras, I started seeing a number of people. So when I asked I didn't know he was dragging the commissioners, everybody here. I thought, he was just coming with one or two people. I didn't even know, as a matter of fact, that the national president is going to join him in this trip. But I thank you for the respect that you have for him. I have a lot of respect for hard work, competence, and commitment. And I think he has all the three of them. And that's the only reason why he will drag me here, because I came in, I was at the invited actually to speak at my own constituency, the SWAN, my own constituency, the Korean assembly, that we had. So right after that, we had various meetings of the governors, before I left this morning again, with various events, all the way, capping it all with our teaching hospital, that the Mr. President has just approved. And then finally, I was here. So when I saw all the number of people, coming, I said, wow, that's a lot of people. I didn't know it's for you to drag the commissioners, the palm sex, the this. So you are a very, very strong man, HA, from what you are doing so far from what I see. So I want to thank you, the national president, and let me condole you over the death of your mother. It's a very trying moment, a very difficult a moment to lose any loved one, as much as a mother. I have lost I have not lost my mother yet, but I lost my daughter, and I know how painful that is. And of course, I lost my son as well, and then realize how difficult those are. So may her soul actually rest in peace. Amen. Yeah. So I thank you, the new chairman, for coming to introduce your team. I see a lot of members of your team are my friends also, apart from HA. I have so many of them that I have known who are people I didn't even know that they are sports writers, because I see them doing all kinds of, but they don't write only sports. Because my brother here writes all kinds of things. So it's not just sports that he writes. And then chairman of corresponding chapel, I think also writes so many other things in addition to sports. So I think they write so many other stories, I think, outside sports. So I commend them, and I thank them also for supporting you. I love people working together, for the for a common cause. Nasarawa State is a state with great potentials, in so many other areas. Now you can see sports being one of them. So, and if we are doing so well in that, it will continue to project the state. So, like you mentioned, needless to say, I will be happy to host your meeting. So we'll go ahead and, anytime we had the opportunity to do things like that, we are actually exposing the potentials of the state some more, for almost nothing, because most of the time people are talking about how much to spend, in that. And by the time you look at it, it's almost, not nothing that you can't, something you can take your friends to lunch. That's what we spend and things like that. So I don't have any problem actually doing that. So we'll be happy, to host you here in the state, so you can come and share information with your friends and be able to expose our state. Then you will use the opportunity also to expose us to the rest of the world, to know who we are and the great potentials that we hold, in Nasarawa State. So let your areas of visit don't only be the sports facilities like you mentioned, because when you are going to a sports facility, you will come across some other interesting things that you can report about. So I will be happy with. Thank you very much, Chairman, for appointing me your patron, because I said I wanted to read it, but then I've been decorated, so I don't know how else How else? I don't know if you have ever listened to that song by Kenny Rogers. He decorated my life, So, and that's the way because you can take it out again since I've already worn this and the cameras have taken me wearing it. So I can't take it off. So, needless to say, I accept to be the patron. You know. And I thank you for appointing me, and I promise you because I see that I'm committing to supporting the association's mission and the set objectives. So me and CPS will look at those things, and since he wants me to sign now, so he will look at the objectives, the one that I'm not able to follow, he will support that one and follow so that we are all on the same page with him. So I promise you we'll continue to do our best. Thank you for the tennis event that you mentioned. I will be happy. I'm interested in promoting, sport tennis, especially for young people. And we have one of them, that we just started. He went for the national tournament in Lagos, and believe me, he came the third. He's now number 3, Shy. And immediately he came third. He's just 13 or so. He came third in the country, and I already I received uh, invitations from 2 academies, that are interested in promoting him to outside the country, so able to do that. And it took nothing, You guys know who he is, right? You remember? Yeah. So, and I think you will be his manager. Huh? You want to be his manager? Okay. Huh? Chairman of his manager or chairman? So I think that will be wonderful. So if you can promote it and we do others, sorry, tennis is the one I play and the one I'm very keen about, but there are so many others, that people are interested. And so we don't push it just in my own area of interest, just everybody. People are interested in volleyball, in racket, in badminton, not badminton, what is the word? Squash, and the rest of that. Which one does Abdullah Adamu play? Tennis? Oh, you play tennis too? You used to play tennis too? You used to play tennis? Okay. So, and then Tonko Almakura, also told me he plays tennis. Okay, too. You see, so tennis. Huh? And no, that he has no other thing to play with basketball. He has, he must play basketball. I think that one is basketball by creation. So he has, so I think that's good. So we will look at your mobility thing. I wanted you to leave at mobility, but somebody pushed you into mentioning a bus. So we will look at that. I think, Commissioner, you can look at that, and see what we can do to support them. But the problem is that today you have SWAN. They need a vehicle. Tomorrow you are the same people that will bring energy correspondence. Next tomorrow you will bring NUJ. Then you will be so you need to know exactly which and which you want, so that you don't bring everyday small units to do that. So let us do something that is going to be useful, I think, for everybody. Otherwise, you will end up buying so many buses, with every association that is coming. But thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.